Can you believe it's nearly December? I can't. And I can't believe that it is the last monthly setup in my reading journal for 2025. And of course, I've got to make that Christmassy. So if you'd like to see that, keep on watching. Hello lovely people, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Kate. We're in my library today and we're at my journaling desk and we're setting up my reading journal for December 2025. I cannot believe it is the last setup of the year. I'm quite surprised at how full this journal has gotten as well. I think this is the fullest a reading journal has been for me, mainly because I've been doing my reviews in this journal. Now, I wish that I'd filled in more reviews in this, but I struggle sometimes to get my thoughts on a piece of paper, especially after I've read a book. Sometimes it just fully wipes from my brain. Hello, powerless. But other times, I'm just excited to share what I have read on social media, so then I completely forget to write my review in my journal. Anyway, I'm waffling. This is going to be a waffle one, so I hope you are sitting down with a comfy, cozy drink because you might need it. Anyway, all the stuff that I'm using today, I will link in the description down below. I'm using 2 sets of washi tape shop. The washi tape shops, Christmas washi tape. Oh, there's my head for you. One of them is this year's, one of them's the previous year's. There are other ones that you can use as well. Actually, I'm using 3. I'm using 3 of them because I end up using a snowscape as well. Anyway, let's chat about Christmas in Australia, shall we? Why I set up my reading journal. Now, for the Northern Hemisphere, it's winter. It's cold, everyone's snuggling up by the fire, I'm assuming. Where here in Australia, it's summer. And I don't know if you know, but summer in Australia is hot, especially where I am in Canberra. We're kind of like an almost desert kind of climate where during winter it can snow and then during summer it can get up to 40 degrees. So it's just wonderful. Have we been experiencing that lately? No. Lately it has been cold and rainy. The top we've had is like 28, and if anything, it's just been at one certain point and then it's cooled down. Today, at the time that I'm recording this, which is Saturday, the 29th, it's windy and there is rain coming down. Mind you, I still am in a t-shirt and shorts, so, you know, it is what it is. But we do not have a cold Christmas. Do I wish we had a cold Christmas? Yes. Christmas? What? But also that would mean that global warming has won. So, no? I don't know. Anyway, Christmas in Australia is normally done either outside. We normally sit outside with our family. We sit around a table. There's normally a barbecue involved. We barbecue meats and vegetables and other things. And we do like pass the parcel sometimes. We do very British Christmas crackers and we put those paper crowns on. We do sometimes have a turkey. Most of the time it's a chicken. We share drinks and it's really like a summer barbecue, but with Christmas. It's very odd if you haven't experienced it before. It is very relaxing. A lot of the time you'll have an afternoon nap or you'll go home and have an afternoon nap and come back to whoever relative's house that you're at. So that's what that is. Anyway, my dog has just opened my door and I put something against it so he couldn't get in. So if you hear doggy noises, that's him. I'm just going to pause this 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I've put him back outside. Anyway, that's Christmas in Australia. It is hot. It's normally windy. Sometimes we have a water fight. It's more like a summer barbecue kind of vibe. That's why this setup that I'm doing for my reading section, where I record all the books I've read, is not very Australian. Because I loved this washi tape. Now, this is like a whole scene to a section of washi tape, and it makes the perfect bottom section. It's already pre-cut out at the top, so you don't have to cut any extra things out, so you don't get that blockiness. But it is just gorgeous. I love the deer. I really want to go see the snow. Maybe I'll do it this year. Who knows? Now, this next bit, I really mess up the lettering. I should have just left it like this and then colored in the black line, but silly me thought, I could do brush marking. I could do a brush writing or whatever it's called. Totally something that I could do. I'm letting you know now, I am not great at it. I have not practiced. Should I have practiced it before putting it in my journal? Yes. Did I? No. So enjoy this moment of frustration and me going, well, I might as well just letter the entire thing now because I've just wrecked it. But you live and learn. And sometimes you just don't do it very well, so you just adjust. And that's me doing that now. This is me attempting to do brush lettering, and look, if I had markers that probably weren't from Typo, which is a cheap shop, it probably would be fine, but I don't, so it's bold. It is what it is. I decided as well, because I did this one after doing my 2026 reading journal setup, to overload it. And I decided, you know what? Let's add all the things. Look at this girl with this reindeer. Isn't that adorable? I want to feed reindeer. I don't want to build a snowman. I want to feed a reindeer. Do I want to watch Frozen? Am I chaotic today? Yes, I am. That's just what's happening. Also, fun fact, I'm also filming at the same time a weekend with me / reading vlog. It started off with just a weekend with me. Now it's a reading vlog. That will come out the following week, so the first week in December. So you'll be able to see me talking about this video and all that kind of stuff and what I'm up to between here and now. So Anyway, in more exciting news, I have only 8 teaching days left of school, and then I'm in the holidays. I am so excited for the holidays. I'm excited to read so many books. I don't have plans for the holidays. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens, and figure out what I'm going to do, because I normally get really bored. So I might pre-film a heap of videos. I think might be the best option. Anyway, back to this spread. How cute is it looking? It's kind of like icy, snow-covered mountains, getaway, kind of like a snow lodge, a ski lodge. Is that what it's called? I've never been to one. One day. Maybe this year or next year for Christmas. Not Christmas. Winter, which is actually in June. Isn't that weird? Anyway, there's lots of chaoticness going on. There is. In other news, let's chat about what I'm reading right now. So I'm on my 3rd Christmas book already. I know, who am I? I've read, Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. That was amazing. Piece de resistance. I've then read the Gingerbread Bakery one, which is like the 5th one in the Pumpkin Spice Cafe thing. That was pretty cute. I didn't like the flashback dynamic of it, like the then and now kind of thing. I'm now on to Good Spirits. I'm loving it. I want to read now Love Light Farm, I think it's called, but I've also got a Pact for Winter to read. So many options. So I'm reading my 3rd one. I'm really enjoying it. I've only got a little bit left of it. I'm on chapter 23 already, and there's like maybe 70 pages. So I'm really enjoying that one. And yes, that was me trying to fix up the lettering. This one in the book Good Spirits is about a girl named Harriet, and she runs an antique store, and she gets visited by the ghost of Christmas past named Nolan, and essentially they fall for each other, and it's just so cute, and they're trying to work out what's happening. I'm at the point now where I'm like, oh, please, no third act breakup. I can't tell you if there is because I haven't read it. You'll have to wait for my reading vlog for next week. But oh my gosh, I do not want these two to break up at all. They're just too adorable, and he's so nice and oh, cute. Anyway, let's talk about what I'm setting up now. So I'm setting up my haul/wrap-up page. In my future reading journal, I've definitely adapted this because I need to stop buying so many books. Speaking of which, I bought 2 today. Anyway, I'm setting up like a Christmas market kind of look. At the time of doing this, I was actually listening to Holiday Ever After. And if you want a book that's like a hug, but also a Hallmark movie, but with a little bit of spice, then this book is for you. I cannot recommend it more. Hannah Grace is an author for me now, so thank you, Hannah Grace. She also wrote Icebreaker, and Wildfire and Daydream, and I hope there's another book in that series. If there isn't, that's okay. She can keep doing these holiday ones and maybe even do these town. I love small town romances. I've discovered, have I watched an actual small town romance movie? No, other than The Holiday. Do I want to try and attempt that? Yes. Maybe my reading vlog. I might try and watch one. I have really bad secondhand embarrassment. And sometimes really struggle to watch things. Like I couldn't watch Mr. Bean growing up and that kind of stuff because it really annoyed me. But yes. Anyway, my husband wants to watch Stranger Things tonight. Do you reckon I can convince him to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Probably not, but that's okay. I'm going to make cookies this afternoon. I'm going to make gingerbread cookies, and I want to make sugar cookies because I've got some candy cane stuff so I can make the toppings of those. And these gingerbread balls, I want to make them. My husband wants to make caramel slice, so I've bought stuff to make dairy-free caramel slice. If you don't know, I am dairy-free. Kind of extreme lactose intolerant. So I still eat it sometimes, but I really, really shouldn't. Anyway, I'm loving how this turned out. I did like one page is like a Christmas village and the other one is like at home. It kind of works. Also, that tartan bow, I want that as a hair bow. And if I can find it anywhere, I will be beyond happy. I wish they made the WASHI tape shop. Are you listening? I wish you made more bookish style washi tape. So you did a books and cats one, and I think that was probably my favorite one of all time, and I've used that to death. But do more book ones, please. Just every genre of type of book. I would very much appreciate that. Very much so. Even like a magical book one. Witchy books. I'm there. In other news, I've given up using a Tombow double-sided sticky tape dispenser thingy. They're so expensive to change, and it takes me forever to get them because I have to order them from overseas. So I bought this 6 or 12 pack, I think it is, of double-sided tape. I think it was like $15. I used an entire one for the 2026 journal setup, and I end up using the rest of it and a little bit of more for this one. And yes, I'm trying to make present shape things. It will work out in the end. Just keep watching, okay? Have faith that I know what I'm doing, because I didn't know what I was doing either. I was just ad-libbing it, and that's fine. Anyway, I really enjoyed the tape. The tape doesn't actually pull on if you're reusing journaling book pages. So I use an old Falling Apart, preference that, Pride and Prejudice book. And this is me trying to brush letter again. I thought, why not? I've messed up one, just keep going. This is a calligraphy pen. I'm not great at it. Anyway, what was I saying? It was about the tape. Anyway, it works out really well because it doesn't actually pull on your page. So not too bad, not too bad. In terms of wrap up, I tend to normally just write how many pages I've written and also then write down how many books I've read. In the future, I'm going to do different stats just to keep track of everything a little bit more. I just want to see where my dips and flows are normally with the year. Like, do I read more in summer? Do I read more in autumn? Do I read more in winter? What times do I normally read more is what I'd like to know. I know that I'm not great at reading around like at weekends because I find that I'm always doing something else on a weekend, and I get to a weekend, I'm like, I don't have time to read. But also during the week, because I travel so far for work, I end up listening to an audiobook to and from work, and that's like 45 minutes each way. So I do get through quite a few audiobooks. Do I wish I got through more? Yes, but I don't want to pay for the Audible credit, and I only have Spotify. So it works. You only get 15 hours though on Spotify, so sometimes it's a little bit of a pain. Sometimes I do end up buying them on Audible, and I just wish that I kept my subscription. So I'm reactivating it from the 1st of December. Yay! So I can go back to my audiobook life because I do like audiobooks, and I'm finding, especially with journaling a lot more now, because I find that's something that I really enjoy doing. I love listening to an audiobook while journaling. I find it quite relaxing, and I also kind of get lost in the world of the book and get lost in the world of journaling. It just ends up being so nice. Anyway, that's my waffle for you. How are you liking the setup so far? I feel like some bits are a bit meh, but I didn't have a heap of different things. I just repeated the same things with the stickers. And look, if you're doing something that's you want to be super cohesive and the same style the whole way through, these washi tape stickers, washi tape stickers are awesome for that. They are. I wish I had more of them, to more different styles, because I wanted to keep to that like red cottage core kind of look, but you know, it's what it is. Is someone mowing their lawn next door? No, they're not. It's okay. It's just the wind. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so I go back through and I add more stickers everywhere because why wouldn't I? I had these stickers left over from a sticker subscription. They came as like an extra thing, so I'm just sticking them wherever I can, because I have so many things that I just really need to start using more of. So I'm just sticking them wherever. I love that kind of look where it's got like the dots and the starbursts and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm adding some whimsy. Yeah, and make it cute. I didn't leave room for my book of the month. That was silly of me, but it's okay. It's okay. I will figure that out later. Maybe I'll put it on the haul page or something, or on the following page. I definitely need to figure out a better way to do reviews. Even if I can just type them and then print them out, I think might be a better option for me, and maybe do like a hidden door kind of thing, rather than handwrite them in. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I type them up beforehand. That might be smart. Oh, look at me being smart. Who would have thought? Anyway, if you've gotten this far in the video, please leave me your favorite Christmas emoji. I would really like to know what one's your favorite. Mine's definitely the Christmas tree. I don't know if they have a gingerbread man. If you can get a gingerbread man one, please put it in the comments down below. I want to be able to use a gingerbread man. It'd be so cute. Is there a bow one too? I don't know. Comment down below. If you are enjoying this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really supports my channel and keeps me plodding on in this dismal world sometimes. In other news, we are nearly at the end. of this video so we can do a final flip through and show you what the end result ends up being. Because I end up just sticking so many things on this page, it definitely becomes a maximalist page rather than a minimalist. I am definitely not a minimalist at all. It is never, ever in question whether I'm a minimalist because I can't do it. I can't. I love things. I love looking at things. I love opening things. I like looking inside and having little secret compartments. Otherwise, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to let you enjoy the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning or night, wherever you are. That you keep on reading, you keep the magic alive. And I'll see you next time you stop by my library. Bye!